Okay, today on Dadcraft we're going to take a look at the 3 worlds of Minecraft. The first one is the one you pop up in when you're in any new world. This is the Overworld. This is the world that you see when you get out into Minecraft for the first time. It's got day and night, sky, it's got trees, all kinds of stuff. Well, even a couple of zombies coming to try and kill me. But the Overworld is where you'll spend, well, most of your time, I would think. I think it's kind of like the world. It's where you'll build your home, where you'll go run around doing stuff, and so on. At some point in the game, you're going to want to go to the second world of Minecraft, and that's called the Nether. Now, this big, beautiful thing here is called the Nether portal. It's made out of obsidian blocks. Those are the dark black with purple streaks in them. And it's got to be big enough for you to walk through, so it's got to be at least 3 blocks high, and it's got to be at least 2 blocks wide. That's kind of the minimum. But it can be any kind of regular shape like that. Let's see if I made a larger, different shaped obsidian nether portal in a different world that I have. And what you do is you step into it, and the world goes funky. And what it's going to do is it's going to take you out of the overworld and take you into the Nether. And we'll go now into the Nether. I've built a little house here in the Nether to protect myself. There's a bunch of different enemies and things in the Nether. But you get there through the portal, and then in the Nether you have another portal, and they kind of connect to each other. So the Overworld to the Nether, you can go back and forth through these portals. And you'll see, we'll just do that quickly here. We'll go back from the Nether back into the Overworld, and sure enough, we're back where we were. And so they are links between the 2 worlds. Now there's a third world that you can only get to once you find something special. Okay, and so what we'll do is we're going to take a shortcut through the Nether, and we are going to go to another place in the Overworld. We'll kind of use the Nether as a shortcut, and we're going to go to a place called a stronghold. Now, in the Overworld, there are a few strongholds. We'll talk about how to find one in another video. But the stronghold has a different kind of portal in it that takes you to the third kind of world called the End. And the End is kind of cool. It's got like 2 segments to it. The End, where you fight the big Nether dragon, kind of win the game, as it were. And then there's another section of the End you can jump through, actually kind of a portal in the End space that'll take you to the End Islands. And so there you have it. You got the Overworld, the Nether that we're in right now, and the End. So let's go take a look here. We're going to use this portal to go back from the Nether to the Overworld, but it's going to be in a place in the Overworld very close to where there is an End world. And so we'll go down here. We're just in the regular Overworld right now. And we're going to go down into this dungeon that's been built inside here. And inside the dungeon's a special room. You got to kind of look around, hunt around, and find it. And in here is a special portal called the End portal. We'll take a look at it real quick. It's really cool. It's got like a space effect to it. And it has all these eyes of Ender in and around it. Normally when you get here first, a bunch of the eyes are missing. You have to get Ender pearls, make them the eyes of Enders, fill all these spots up, and then this portal opens up. We'll step into it, and look, it's just like we did from the Nether. It's placing us down here in now the End. So you can go from the Overworld to the Nether and back again, and you can go from the Overworld to the End and back again. And the End's kind of a pretty cool place. It's where you'll find the Ender Dragon. It's a pretty tough boss to beat. There's ways to do that. But it then has different blocks. You can see it's got this End stone. You can only find it here at the End. It's kind of cool. You can make some bricks out of it. And it has a lot of Endermen. That's pretty special too. We'll just head on up here and take a look around. You'll see a little bit about the End, and you can see it's kind of this big island, and on the island are these towers, and on the towers were the End crystals that fed the energy to the Ender Dragon, and you gotta kind of blow up the crystals and then attack the dragon. Kind of a fun thing. So there you have it, 3 worlds.